For me, she don't know I got the drop on her like, they don't know I got the drop on them like.
I was so mad when I purchased Thai food that we didn't have the coconut aminos. I was like, why didn't I get coconut aminos? Welcome back. For those of you who don't know me, I'm MAGMEALZ, and I always post up informational videos to help you reach your fitness goal. Now today is going to be big about macronutrients, just to give you a visual of how I prep, how I eat, just to stay healthy and have a fun meal at the same time. Healthy doesn't have to be boring, so that's one key, but it does take a lot of discipline and work to stay consistent. And I'm going to show you an easy way for beginners to track their caloric intake and their macronutrients with this app that I downloaded called MyFitnessPal. Most of you are probably familiar with that app. And actually, I'm going to show you how you can download MyFitnessPal on your Android or iPhone. I downloaded this already just to cut time. It says sign up with your email. And it asks you questions like, what is your goal? Do you want to lose weight, maintain weight, or gain weight? So for me, I always put lose weight. Very active are those who work out in the gym constantly, at least 3 to 5 days out the week. Lightly active, 2 to 3 days out the week working out. And for me, I'm not very active. Is you don't have an active job, and you don't have an active job. You have a desk job, and you're not as active when it comes to your gym routine as well. So for me, I'm going to put active, female. When were you born? You put in your date of birth. I'm just gonna put in any random date, but I am gonna put the year that I was born. Let me see, 87. Where are you? I put any random like zip code in New Jersey, and then should go. Press the arrow, go next. How tall are you? I'm 5'2". Come on. 5'2", check mark. How much do you weigh? I currently weigh 138. What is your goal? To lose, let's say lose 10 pounds, right? It's different. Invalid goal weight, please enter your, to a point where you want to lose 1 pound, a pound and a half, or 2 pounds. I'm just going to say 1 pound per week. You enter your email address. This is a convenient way for beginners to track their caloric intake and to figure out what their daily caloric intake is. For me, because I'm an active person, right now my daily caloric intake in order for me to lose weight is 1575 per day. That 5 is added because it's saying that I perform some type of exercise. I think my phone count my steps. The more you work out, the higher your caloric intake, or they increase your caloric intake. But sometimes you don't have to follow this. You can just stick with this number, which is your goal calorie. So you hit more, this comes up, and where is it? Nutrition. And it breaks down calories, nutrients, and macros. You hit macros up at the top, and it doesn't, right now they have your macros split 50% carbohydrates, 30% fat, and 20% protein. So most of your calories are coming from carbs, then 30% is coming from fat, then 20% from protein. Some people like to play around with this percentage, and that's like more advanced when you know exactly how to manipulate your carbohydrates or your fats if you're a keto and keto diet, just so that you can stay within your caloric intake for that day. I'm gonna share with you my homemade burger recipe, which I think you'll love. It's a quick, easy way to throw in a healthy meal but still enjoy it at the same time. So I have 85% lean, 15% fat. Some people pay attention to this because it tells you how much fat is in a burger. A lot of individuals who are trying to get away from fat, they tend to go with 90% lean, but I'm not a fan of that. That's just really dry and takes a long time to cook. So I'm going with 85 lean, 15% fat, and I'm gonna cut that For my vegans and vegetarians, I will have the bean burger recipe for you as well. I'm not neglecting you right now. I just want to show you what I'm eating, which is this. So right now I have 2 packets of 16 ounce of ground beef. I like to add 2 whole eggs. I like to use garlic and parsley. So I'm gonna chop this up. So I'm going to use sea salt, okay. Black pepper. Then I'm gonna cut the fire on. Such a bizzle. I didn't even turn this into a whole burger patty. Just gonna wash my hands and let it sit. Both sides. What I like to do is wait till I begin to see it start to brown around the sides of the burgers before I can flip. I like my burgers well done, and at times, for those of you who are a little iffy about adding the salt prior to putting it in the pan, you can add a little bit of salt right on top of a little bit. Yeah, you can add the salt right on top of the burger while it's cooking on the grill or on your pan. That way it can soak up the flavors very nicely and the burger can still be nice and moist. Okay. So this is what it looks like when it's ready. It doesn't look as bright. The meat doesn't look as bright as it did when I first placed it into the pan, and also around the burger you can see that it's browning. So that's when I begin to flip. Okay, they're ready. Now I'm gonna weigh out the meat. Let's see, we're gonna use 2. It's going to be 5 ounces. For 5 ounce beef, enter that. Seems about 220 calories, so just hit that. It tells you how many protein, 41%, 59% fats, and then you just hit that check mark. And let's add the remaining of the ingredients. Instead of using bread, just to cut back on carbs, we're going to use iceberg lettuce and wrap the burger around the iceberg lettuce. Okay, so we're just gonna peel that off and then wash it. This is ready. Spread a little bit of mayo. Spread some mayo on there. I like mustard on my burger, so I'm gonna spread mustard a little bit. Spicy mustard, that's a little bit too much. And some ketchup. Maybe a little bit too much. When it's a lot, I just spread it on top of the burger. Okay, so if you want this to be more healthy, substitute the mayo with avocado. Right now, I don't have time to make avocado mayo, so I'm using regular mayo instead. You can add your tomato if you like. If you like to top your burger, you can add all of your favorite toppings. And here, notice how I didn't use cheese because I already used mayo as a fat. So now what you're gonna do is you wrap I'm going to actually put a little bit of ketchup around the sides so that this can easily stick to the burger. Right? And just fold it. Wrap it up. And there you go. It's your own little with your lettuce instead of a bun. It doesn't look like a traditional burger, but trust me, you'll enjoy this. This is just as delicious as having it with the bun because all of the flavors are inside of the burger still. And this is I like to, every now and then I like to consume my burgers like this, especially when I'm monitoring how much carbohydrates I'm taking. It's so good.